Somebody criticized me the other day because they asked me what I do, and I said, I'm going to bomb the shit out of them. It's true. I don't care. I don't care.
Donald Trump's announcement of no more American cars overseas has stirred significant attention. As soon as the announcement was made, automakers, policymakers, and consumers alike began to ponder its implications. This bold move aims to boost U.S. jobs and manufacturing. However, it raises questions about how it will work and its broader effects on the economy. Car companies like Ford, General Motors, and Tesla are now rethinking their strategies. Will this decision lead to more American jobs, or could it cause unexpected trade issues worldwide? What changes will this bring, and how will it reshape the car industry? What does it mean? This policy shift aims to curb the export of American-manufactured vehicles, a cornerstone of the U.S. economy. The rationale, according to Trump, is to bolster domestic job creation and manufacturing. However, it immediately raises questions about the feasibility and ramifications for automakers who rely heavily on international markets. Industry analysts swiftly mobilized to assess potential outcomes. The announcement was met with a flurry of activity on Wall Street, with automotive stocks experiencing volatility due to heightened uncertainty. This initial reaction serves as a bellwether for the broader economic impact expected to follow. Major automotive manufacturers such as Ford, General Motors, and Tesla are at the epicenter of this policy whirlwind. These companies have long intertwined their operations with international markets, exporting vehicles to countries across the globe. For them, a policy restricting overseas exports could fundamentally alter their business models and profitability. The global market quickly responded with both skepticism and curiosity, contemplating how this policy might affect international relations and trade agreements. Would this lead to retaliatory measures from trade partners? How would it reshape the competitive landscape for American cars abroad? In tandem, consumer advocacy groups began voicing concerns about reduced product availability and increased prices. This dichotomy, potential job growth versus consumer costs, sets the stage for the complex debates that will unfold. As the dust begins to settle on this landmark announcement, the world watches closely, eager to understand the full spectrum of changes it promises to bring. The implications span far and wide, igniting a dialogue that reaches far beyond the automotive sector alone. The impact on U.S. automakers. For American automakers, the announcement presents a mixed bag of challenges and opportunities. On one hand, the directive aligns with efforts to stimulate domestic production, offering potential benefits to the American workforce. On the other, it complicates the well-established global supply chains and sales networks that many manufacturers depend on. For giants like Ford and General Motors, international markets represent a substantial portion of their revenue streams. The Asian and European markets in particular have been vital to their growth strategies. Limiting exports could result in significant revenue losses, compelling these companies to rethink their strategies. Tesla, known for its innovative approach and substantial global sales, faces a unique set of challenges. Elon Musk's company has already established production facilities overseas, such as in China and Germany, to cater to local markets. The question remains, how will this new policy affect Tesla's global expansion plans and its ability to serve international customers? This policy shift has compelled automakers to confront a new reality, one where strengthening domestic manufacturing capacity becomes paramount. Considerations about reshoring production activities are becoming increasingly relevant. The potential benefits of increased U.S. production capacity include job creation and reduced vulnerability to international supply chain disruptions. However, the financial and logistical challenges of reshoring are significant. Companies must navigate infrastructural and regulatory obstacles to enhance domestic production capabilities. Additionally, potential increases in production costs could influence the global competitiveness of American-made cars. Strategic partnerships and technological innovation are likely to play a pivotal role in helping automakers adapt, emphasizing advancements in automation and robotics, while investing in new technologies like electric vehicles could bolster domestic production efficiency and appeal. Ultimately, the path forward requires careful balance and strategic foresight. Automakers must weigh the opportunity to reinvigorate U.S. manufacturing against the risks of diminished global market presence. As these considerations continue to unfold, the choices made by American automakers will set the course for the industry's future direction. International trade repercussions. As the implications of Trump's declaration ripple across borders, international trade stands at a crucial juncture. This announcement could usher in a period of uncertainty as countries reliant on American vehicles grapple with the newfound constraints on imports. Countries like Canada and Mexico, significant trading partners under the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, are particularly affected by this proposed policy. American vehicles have long been staples on their roads, supporting employment in dealerships, maintenance services, and related industries. A disruption in vehicle exports might exert pressure on these economies, potentially prompting trade talks to reconsider the balance of automotive trade policies. Further afield, Asian and European markets face their own set of challenges. American vehicles have established a niche among consumers seeking distinctive design and advanced technology. In these regions, automakers must reconsider their strategies, potentially pivoting to meet demand with domestic production or adjusting their product lineups to cope with reduced imports. Retaliatory responses from international partners could escalate the situation. Export discounts or tariffs on American goods might arise as protective measures, affecting industries beyond automotive manufacturing. Such developments could amplify global economic tensions, affecting sectors from agriculture to technology. And additionally, the interconnected nature of today's supply chains means that any shift in trade dynamics reverberates throughout multiple sectors. Components and parts manufactured in the US often find their way into international production lines, making the implications of this policy felt even further afield. While policymakers navigate these complex dynamics, multinational automotive companies are compelled to reassess their plans. Potential diversification of supply chains might focus on building market resilience and factoring in local assembly or production operations to adapt to evolving trade realities. The implications on international trade emphasize the delicate balance of geopolitical relationships and economic considerations. As countries respond to Trump's proclamation, the potential for collaboration or confrontation looms large, shaping the future of global commerce and automotive trade. Consumer sentiment and economic impact. Amid the significant policy shift, consumer sentiment emerges as a critical factor influencing market dynamics. The introduction of restrictions on exporting American cars overseas carries considerable implications for consumers, both domestically and internationally. If for U.S. consumers, the prospect of increased domestic manufacturing could be seen as a positive development, promoting national pride in American-made products. The anticipated job growth from bolstering domestic production is likely to resonate well with consumers supportive of strengthening the nation's economy. However, these potential benefits might come with trade-offs. Reduced competition in the market could lead to higher prices for American vehicles. This price increase stems from potential rises in production costs, which manufacturers would need to offset to maintain profitability. Additionally, limited exposure to international markets could constrain consumer access to diverse vehicle options and innovation. For international consumers, the news generates a different set of considerations. The reduced availability of American cars might prompt a shift towards local brands, influencing consumer preferences and market shares. As local manufacturers seek to capitalize on this opportunity, they gain a chance to strengthen their competitive position in markets previously dominated by American imports. The broader economic impact of this policy is intertwined with consumer confidence and spending patterns. As consumers adapt to changing market dynamics, their purchasing behavior will influence broader economic indicators such as inflation rates, employment figures, and GDP growth. Policymakers are tasked with monitoring these factors closely to ensure economic stability in light of evolving automotive trade policies. Moreover, the sentiment of American brand loyalty takes center stage. Automakers invested in consumer retention campaigns to reinforce brand identity and maintain trust in this period of transition. Emphasizing enduring quality, innovation, and customer service will be key to winning the trust of both domestic and international audiences. As these interdependent factors play out, the automotive landscape finds itself at a crossroads. The nexus of economic forces, consumer sentiment, and industry strategies will ultimately shape the direction of the market response to this landmark policy shift. Adaptation strategies for U.S. automakers. In response to the announcement, American automakers are at a crossroads, necessitating agile adaptation strategies to navigate the turbulent waters of international trade restrictions. This chapter explores the innovative approaches these companies might adopt to maintain competitiveness and sustain growth amidst the evolving landscape. To begin with, automakers must reassess their production and distribution strategies. The focus shifts towards strengthening domestic production facilities to offset potential losses from restricted exports. For companies like Ford and General Motors, this means reevaluating their existing supply chains and enhancing their manufacturing capabilities within the U.S. borders. By doing so, they aim to bolster local employment and leverage homegrown resources. One significant transformation is the increased investment in automation and cutting-edge technologies. Automation holds the key to optimizing production efficiency and reducing operation costs. Implementing robotics and AI-powered systems on assembly lines can mitigate rising labor costs, ensuring that American manufacturers remain competitive against international counterparts. This technological leap requires significant upfront investment, but promises long-term rewards in terms of productivity and cost-effectiveness. Beyond production enhancements, reshoring initiatives gain prominence. Automakers might consider relocating certain aspects of their supply chains to ensure greater control over components and reduce reliance on foreign suppliers. By building local supplier networks, they decrease vulnerability to international disruption and foster synergies with domestic industries. Collaboration with technological innovation stands out as an essential facet of adaptation. Partnerships with tech companies are expected to accelerate advancements in electric vehicles and autonomous driving technologies. Given the global shift towards sustainability, American automakers recognize the opportunity to lead in EV development and redefine transportation paradigms. This opens new pathways for growth, positioning them at the forefront of the next automotive revolution. While the challenges are undeniable, this shift in strategy also presents an opportunity for automakers to recalibrate their brand identity, reinforcing a commitment to quality, sustainability, and American craftsmanship, and foster a renewed sense of loyalty among domestic consumers. Automakers can capitalize on national pride, crafting marketing campaigns that highlight the unique value proposition of American-made vehicles. This narrative of adaptation is not without its hurdles, however. Automakers must navigate the complexities of scaling up production, meeting regulatory requirements, and aligning with labor market dynamics. The balance between advancing production capabilities and maintaining cost-effectiveness will shape the success of these adaptation strategies. Ultimately, the journey towards adaptation is a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of American automakers. While the road ahead is fraught with uncertainties, the industry's ability to pivot, innovate, and thrive in the face of change will define its trajectory in the coming years. The role of EVs. With the global automotive landscape rapidly shifting towards sustainability and electrification, the role of electric vehicles becomes increasingly pivotal in shaping future strategies. This chapter examines how Trump's announcement intersects with the broader movement towards EV adoption and explores the opportunities and challenges it presents for American manufacturers. Electric vehicles represent a paradigm shift in the automotive industry, driven by environmental concerns, government incentives, and evolving consumer preferences. For American automakers, this movement is both a challenge and an opportunity. Aligning with these trends allows them to position themselves as leaders in sustainable transportation while satisfying both domestic and international demand. The announcement to curtail exports coincides with the heightened global interest in EVs, offering an avenue for American manufacturers to focus on innovation and market leadership. Companies like Tesla have already established themselves as trailblazers in the EV space, leveraging cutting-edge technology to capture market share both domestically and abroad. The growing emphasis on sustainability aligns well with reshoring efforts. By increasing the production of EVs domestically, automakers contribute to reducing carbon footprints associated with transportation. This transition not only benefits the environment, but also resonates with eco-conscious consumers who prioritize green mobility solutions. However, the path towards electrification presents several challenges. Infrastructure development, battery technology, and consumer adoption are critical factors that need careful consideration. Building a robust charging network within the United States is imperative to support the widespread adoption of EVs. Public and private sector collaboration will be crucial in creating an extensive network of charging stations, ensuring that consumers have seamless access to charging points. Battery technology remains a focal point for innovation in the EV industry. Automakers are investing heavily in research and development to enhance battery efficiency, range, and charging speed. Collaborative efforts with tech companies and research institutions are key to driving breakthroughs in battery technology, reducing costs, and increasing the affordability of EVs. Consumer acceptance of EVs is another pivotal aspect. While awareness of environmental benefits is growing, apprehensions about range anxiety and charging infrastructure persist. Automakers must address these concerns through informative marketing campaigns, emphasizing the convenience, cost-effectiveness, and environmental advantages of electric vehicles. Incentive programs, tax benefits, and rebates also play a vital role in encouraging consumer adoption. Amidst these challenges, the opportunity for American automakers to lead the global EV market has never been more pronounced. By capitalizing on their expertise, technological prowess, and commitment to sustainability, they can pave the way for a cleaner, greener future in transportation. The intersection of Trump's announcement and the rise of EVs signifies a transformative juncture for the automotive industry. Navigating this transition requires strategic foresight, collaboration, and an unwavering commitment to innovation. As American manufacturers embrace the potential of electric vehicles, they hold the key to shaping a future where mobility and sustainability go hand in hand. Geopolitical dynamics and trade relations. The announcement of no more American cars overseas reverberates beyond corporate boardrooms, extending into the complex realm of geopolitics and international trade relations. This chapter delves into the geopolitical context of automotive trade, exploring potential ramifications on diplomatic ties and global market dynamics. Historically, the United States has been a major player in the global automotive market, exporting vehicles to countries across Asia, Europe, and beyond. Automotive trade has historically been a symbol of economic collaboration, fostering cross-border partnerships and economic integration. However, Trump's proclamation challenges these established relationships, prompting countries to reassess their trade strategies. Among the most immediate questions is how other nations will respond to this policy. Could this lead to retaliatory measures such as tariffs or trade barriers against U.S. goods? A shift in automotive trade dynamics risks sparking trade disputes, affecting not only the automotive sector, but also broader economic interactions. Countries with significant automotive trade ties to the U.S., such as Canada, Mexico, and Japan, find themselves at the forefront of this geopolitical shift. For instance, the USMCA, which governs trade relationships with Canada and Mexico, plays a critical role in navigating potential disruptions. Retaliation could manifest in various forms, ranging from adjustments in tariff structures to shifts in consumer demand within target markets. Trade negotiation dynamics will require careful handling to prevent escalation and maintain the balance of economic relationships. Moreover, the announcement intersects with ongoing discussions about economic nationalism and protectionism. This geopolitical context influences perceptions of trade policies and raises questions about the role of global collaboration in fostering economic growth. The global automotive industry, characterized by interconnected supply chains and mutual dependencies, reflects a microcosm of broader geopolitical challenges. Trade policies aimed at strengthening domestic industries must account for the intricate web of international business relationships and the potential knock-on effects on various sectors. In parallel, countries are assessing strategies to enhance their domestic automotive industries. This includes bolstering local manufacturing capacities and accelerating investments in research and development. Governments are leveraging policy instruments such as subsidies, tax incentives, and grants to stimulate innovation and production within their borders. As the world navigates these geopolitical complexities, the role of diplomacy and multilateral collaboration becomes pivotal. Countries must balance economic interests, technological advancement, and geopolitical stability to ensure a harmonious transition toward the future of automotive trade. Through deft negotiations, strategic alliances, and a commitment to cooperative dialogue, nations can navigate these challenging waters and co-create a future that benefits all stakeholders involved. This nuanced approach, striking a balance between national interests and global collaboration, is poised to define the next chapter in the evolution of the automotive industry. Consumer and market reactions. The ramifications of no more American cars overseas extend beyond boardrooms and geopolitical arenas, resonating deeply with consumers and shaping market dynamics. This chapter delves into the anticipated reactions of consumers to the policy shift and explores how it may reshape the automotive market landscape. For American consumers, the thought of securing jobs and stimulating domestic manufacturing brings a sense of national pride and optimism. The announcement promises to create employment opportunities and support local economies, aligning with calls for economic revitalization. However, this sentiment is tempered by concerns over potential price increases and reduced competition. With fewer foreign markets to compete against, domestic automakers could experience reduced pressure to innovate and drive down costs, potentially leading to higher prices for American-made vehicles. For international consumers, the implications manifest differently. Reduced access to American cars might necessitate a shift in consumer preferences towards local or alternative brands, perceived as suitable replacements for American imports. This shift presents an opportunity for international automakers to gain market share and strengthen their presence. Market dynamics respond to consumer sentiment, with the potential for domestic manufacturers to recalibrate production strategies and diversify offerings. For American companies with global ambitions, creating tailored, region-specific models that cater to local tastes and preferences becomes paramount. The shift in consumer behavior also prompts retailers to explore innovative marketing strategies, emphasizing the unique appeal of American craftsmanship, quality, and design could strengthen consumer loyalty and differentiation. In parallel, partnerships with local dealerships and distributors ensure effective market penetration. The emergence of new market players and increased competition has the potential to drive innovation. Startups and emerging automotive companies see opportunities to introduce disruptive technologies and design concepts, capitalizing on the evolving preferences of consumers seeking diversity and novelty. Overall, the policy shift initiates a period of market realignment where supply and demand dynamics are reshaped, innovation is accelerated, and consumer sentiment drives the future of the automotive industry. As automakers adapt to shifting market realities, the delicate balance between innovation, affordability, and consumer trust remains central to sustained success. By embracing change and seizing opportunities, companies and consumers alike have the potential to co-create a dynamic, forward-looking automotive landscape that navigates the challenges and seizes the opportunities of an ever-changing world. Technological advancements and innovation. The decision to halt American car exports creates a unique opportunity for technological advancements within the automotive sector. This shift allows automakers to redefine future mobility standards through focused research and development. Electric vehicles are at the forefront of this innovation drive, emphasizing the need for models that are more efficient, boast longer ranges, and are cost-effective for consumers. Investing in next-generation solid-state batteries is crucial, offering the potential for better energy density and faster charging times, which are significant hurdles in EV adoption. Collaboration with tech companies and research institutions will be vital in achieving these innovations. In addition to EVs, sustainability influences various facets of vehicle design and production. The use of lightweight materials such as carbon fiber and advanced composites significantly reduces vehicle weight, thereby enhancing fuel efficiency across all types of vehicles. Furthermore, integrating advanced driver assistance systems and aspiring towards fully autonomous vehicles place American automakers at the forefront of the smart vehicle revolution. These technologies promise to enhance safety, optimize traffic flow, and completely transform the driving experience. Connectivity is another critical area of transformation, turning cars into interconnected digital hubs that seamlessly integrate with smartphones, smart home devices, and urban infrastructures. This connectivity not only enhances convenience for users, but also opens new service avenues, from in-car entertainment to real-time traffic and navigation services. Investing in artificial intelligence and machine learning further empowers automakers, allowing them to anticipate consumer needs and optimize vehicle performance. AI-driven manufacturing processes boost efficiency, minimize waste, and streamline production, creating a sustainable and cost-effective supply chain. Success in this technologically dynamic landscape depends on strategic partnerships across various industries. By embracing these technological shifts, American automakers position themselves as leaders in future transportation innovations defined by sustainability and connectivity. Sustainability and environmental stewardship. The recent policy shift towards restricted car exports highlights an urgent focus on sustainability within the automotive sector, presenting both challenges and significant opportunities for reducing environmental impact. Transitioning from internal combustion engines to electric drivetrains is key to cutting emissions, thereby promoting cleaner air and public health benefits. American automakers are well positioned to lead this transition by advancing energy-efficient and zero-emission vehicle designs. Beyond vehicle production, sustainability efforts extend to manufacturing processes. Utilizing renewable energy sources for production can significantly reduce reliance on fossil fuels and lower operational costs in the long term. Embracing circular economy principles also becomes a priority, focusing on the recyclability and reusability of vehicle components to minimize waste. Developing closed-loop supply chains in collaboration with recycling and waste management firms helps in recovering valuable materials, enhancing sustainability. Building sustainable infrastructure is equally essential. Renewable energy-powered public charging networks, alongside smart grid technologies, optimize energy consumption and support a growing EV market. Such infrastructure not only facilitates the widespread adoption of EVs, but also reduces strain on traditional energy systems. In urban areas, partnerships with city planners enhance the integration of sustainable mobility solutions. By incorporating EVs and shared transportation options, these initiatives aim to reduce congestion and improve access to clean commuting alternatives. Educating consumers about the environmental benefits of EVs and energy-efficient vehicles is vital. Automakers can cultivate an eco-conscious market by leveraging effective marketing and communication strategies, driving demand for sustainable transportation solutions. American automakers focused on sustainability are poised to lead industry efforts in environmental stewardship. By combining innovation, corporate responsibility, and collaboration with stakeholders, they can pioneer a future characterized by sustainable progress and reduced environmental impact. Sociopolitical factors and industry transformations. In light of policy changes, sociopolitical forces significantly influence the automotive sector's path. Government regulations on emissions and clean technologies guide manufacturer decisions. Staying informed of policy changes while advocating for industry interests is crucial for American automakers. Trade policies and economic relations also impact supply chains and markets. Navigating trade tensions requires balancing domestic growth with global opportunities. Locally, automation and reshoring transform labor markets, necessitating workforce skill development in collaboration with educational institutions and industry groups. Corporate social responsibility gains importance, with companies focusing on transparency, diversity, and ethical practices. These factors shape consumer demand, particularly as younger generations prioritize sustainability and tech in their purchases. By aligning with societal values, automakers can thrive amidst rapid changes in expectations and market conditions. Future outlook for the automotive industry. The policy changes signal a turning point for the automotive industry, paving the way for a future driven by innovation and sustainability. Despite export restrictions, American automakers can leverage strengths to foster transformation, building on advancements in AI, connected vehicles, and eco-friendly practices. The U.S. is positioned to lead in electric and autonomous vehicle adoption, setting new standards for performance and affordability. Sustainability resonates with consumer and geopolitical priorities, rewarding environmentally responsible brands. Partnerships across tech, infrastructure, and government sectors are essential to develop holistic solutions, propelling progress in battery tech and autonomous capabilities. Focusing on local markets and regional expertise ensures products meet diverse consumer needs. Synergies with other industries, like energy and urban planning, enhance vehicle integration in smart city ecosystems. Automakers must tackle challenges like supply chain resilience and competitive pressures with agility and data-based strategies. Looking ahead, American automakers have the chance to reshape the industry by embracing innovation and sustainability, positioning themselves at the forefront of a new era in mobility. Their path forward is one of resilience and vision, promising to turn challenges into future growth opportunities. American automakers stand at a crossroads. Will they master balancing innovation with sustainability to lead globally in eco-friendly tech and practices? Share your thoughts below. Thanks for tuning in.